before I go ahead, please, I really need to be sure. Can you guys hear me? I hope I'm audible. If you can hear me clearly, please pin the love emoji for me. I need to confirm that. All right. You see, Lizzy. Okay, thank you very much. My name is Dexter Ikechukwu, aka Mr. Ike, and I welcome you once again to this amazing Zoom session tonight. And I promise you it's going to be quite explosive. A lot of stuff are going to be dished out tonight, and this is something that you don't want to play with, okay? So while you are sitting right there, make sure that nothing distracts you. I suppose you give me your undivided attention, pay attention, get your notebook and your pen so you can take some notes, okay? Today, we are back to discuss this amazing business that has literally changed my life and life of many, which I know, and it still has the capacity to change the life of anybody that is listening tonight. All right? And this business is no other business but Web3 business. Web3 is a game changer. Like, it's the safest way you can operate in business online. Unlike every other online business, Web3 has provided opportunity whereby anybody can come in and make good money. And anybody can come in and build a substantial source of income. All right? So while you are here tonight, please make sure you are not distracted, okay? Now, tonight's Zoom training, we're going to zero in on liquidity provision. Liquidity provision is just one aspect of Web3. As a matter of fact, there are so many business opportunities that are embedded in Web3, which anybody can do. But for the sake of tonight's Zoom training, we are zeroing in on liquidity provision. Because liquidity provision, it happens to be the safest business. In liquidity, in Web3 in particular, this is where crypto blockchain technology, and in Web3 we do crypto trading. In Web3 you can trade cryptos like spot trading, futures. You can trade launchpad, arbitrage, and so many other stuffs. And then in same Web3 we have what we call liquidity provision, which is the safest business model ever in Web3. Why is it the safest? Because liquidity provision has to do with what? Providing fund in the crypto marketplace for traders to trade. So while traders are trading, you as a liquidity provider, you are on the other hand earning consistent income. So liquidity provision, it has nothing to do with doing technical analysis to study charts and all of that so that you can trade crypto. No, you are not a trader if you are providing liquidity. Traders in cryptocurrency are those that what? Monitor the charts, do technical analysis, fundamental analysis to trade the uptrend and downtrend of crypto. And because of its volatile nature, a lot of people that went into crypto with such euphoria, many of them got disappointed because crypto or crypto trading is a place whereby you cannot thrive if you don't have adequate knowledge. All right, but but liquidity provision, on the other hand, is a business model that you don't need to know how to do technical analysis for you to do what? Partake in it, because you are not a trader. It does not provide this emotional background whereby you are always prompted to make mistakes because the volatility of the crypto nature is actually prompting your decisions. So liquidity provision is it's a life-changing business that anybody can come in and what? Make good money from. Myself, I came into the Web3 as a total novice. As a matter of fact, I was a bricklayer who knew nothing about online business, let alone crypto trading. But my background did not stop me. I came into this business, I queued into mentorship, and I was able to learn the nitty-gritty of liquidity provision, different Web3 businesses. And as a matter of fact, bro, I've been able to do what? Make good money for myself, and I'm still making some money, right? So tonight we are going to be discussing liquidity provision, and somehow we are going to discussing on the possibilities in liquidity provision and how you can use AI system to do liquidity provision and build a steady source of income. And I'm talking about no other AI system but what we call Dexify. Dexify is an AI automated system that does what? It automates the whole process of liquidity provision and makes it seamless for any user, both newbies or pros in Web3 to come in and make good money. All right. But somehow tonight, I'm not going to be the one that is going to take us on this training. I have a spectacular young lady here with me who has, I think this is her third time coming to this show. Is by name Lizzy, actually. Her name is Lizzy. And, you know, Lizzy was well, how do I put this now? She was a girl that came from crypto trading to Web3 big time, all right? You know, as a novice into the crypto, she bought her fingers trading, all right? And she learned her lesson. And when she got to discover liquidity provision, she took it as the last chance in crypto. And as a matter of fact, she has been able to do what? Master a system of liquidity provision and even how to use this amazing AI to make good money for herself. She has been here with us like 2 times, and tonight we deem it fit to invite her back again so that she can come and, you know, take us through on this Zoom training tonight. Excuse me. So if you're here tonight and you're excited about having Lizzy come back again and share with us how she has been using this AI system to make good money here, please, could you please pin the love emoji for her while I bring in Lizzy? Lizzy, I hope you are ready for me tonight.
Absolutely, please. Sir. I'm ready.
Oh, that's amazing. All right. Thank you so much, Lizzy. You can put on your microphone, your video, so that we can see your face and then kick off immediately.
Hello, guys. Good evening, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. I hope you all can see my screen. And if you can hear me as well, please spin the love emoji. If you can see me and if you can hear me clearly, please spin the love emoji.
We can see and we can hear you.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here once more. And I want to use this privilege to appreciate Boss Gideon for deeming it fit and worthy to bring me here again to talk about this particular business model. I want to say thank you so much, Boss Gideon. I do not trivialize this opportunity. And to our amazing coaches in the house, right? Coach Empire, Coach Ike, the one that just invited me, right? I so much appreciate you guys for the job well done, how far you guys are taking us by the hand and showing us the way. All right. So for most of us joining in this Zoom meeting this night, if this is your first time, I want you to pay close attention, right? Put away every distraction and open your mind to the information you'll be receiving this night. Okay, because a lot will be shared. Excuse me.
Hello, Lizzy, are you there? Lizzy, can you hear me?
I can continue. Your video is off.
Okay,
I can hear you now.
Okay, I want to share my screen at this point so that I will be showing you the business model that I will be talking about. All right. Okay, so now Coach Ike has already talked briefly on what this business is all about, right? And this business model is what I call a solution to the current problems of a lot of us. So before I continue, I would want to ask yourself this question, okay? I would want to ask you, would you continually be handed over fish, or would you want to get this fish yourself? Would you want to be taught on how to catch this fish yourself? I want you to think deeply on this, reflect on it, and answer it, because as a young girl, I started off on a simple note. I do not know so much about what Web3 is all about. I do not know so much about crypto before I did crypto previously, right? And then failed at it because I had no basic knowledge. There was no mentorship. There was no guidance. I just had hunger and desire to make money for myself, right? So I was tired of, okay, asking for urgent 2K here and there. I wanted more for myself. And that's what led me to asking you this question, because a lot of us sometimes can feel entitled to people in our space, right? I'm using myself, for instance, because this entitled mentality can actually limit how much you can do for yourself. You feel you have maybe a rich uncle, a rich brother, a rich somebody somewhere, and you feel, okay, this person can be giving me, not knowing that there are opportunities that you can leverage on and make money for yourself. All right. And this is what I will be talking about this night. So I want you to pay close attention, listen with rapt attention, while we dive into what the liquidity provision space is. Now, Boss Gideon, in most of his videos I watched before I came into this space, right, continually showed us that there are so many possibilities in the Web3 space. He showed us that even as a newbie, a person who had no prior knowledge to what liquidity provision is, to what AI is doing in the liquidity provision, you can start and also earn. All right. Just like the young man that you just listened to, one of my coaches that I respect so much, his story is an inspiration to me. Okay, because if you have been in most of the Zoom sessions where he shared his story, he started as a bricklayer. And now he has built a conglomerate business for himself. He's someone that is doing so well for himself. He has built houses and he's doing well. He's an inspiration even to Coach Empire and all of them. They are inspiration. They are people that I am looking at and I see that, okay, this thing can actually work for me. And then I started. All right. So this is to tell you that you listening to me, you might not be the richest of persons in your group, in your space. You might just be a normal person, right? But if you can take an extraordinary action after tonight's Zoom meeting, I can tell you for a fact, I can beat my chest and tell you that you will not end this year the same way you started it. Because what makes a difference in people's life and their stories is the actions that they take after being presented an opportunity. So I want you to get hungry tonight. If you are tired of where you are and you want to leap to a different level, this is a business model that can help you do that. Now, liquidity provision is one of the ways that you can make money in the Web3 space. Now, liquidity provision, right, has to do with providing funds in the marketplace, adding value to tokens, to coins, to pools, and allowing traders to come buy and sell those tokens while they pay you fees in return. For every transaction that takes place in the crypto space, transaction fees are being paid. And what do you think these transaction fees are going to? It goes straight to the liquidity providers. Just like I mentioned the last time, right? These people are the stakeholders. They are the people that make trading possible in the crypto space. That is why this business model is not something that is fading away anytime soon, because the cryptocurrency world has come to stay. It's even where the world is moving into. Funny enough, very soon, right, with the invention of AI technology and how digital we are going, we might come to a place where we don't have banks anymore. You'll be trading and you'll be doing things with your digital assets. That is where we are going to. That is where the world is going to. All right. So, and if you don't key in now, you might be left behind. So, this liquidity provision, right, allows you to be a VIP member in the crypto space, because people are now paying you, right, for using a tool that you placed value on, or for using a tool that you were able to provide liquidity on, and then they are giving you what? Fees. They are paying you fees. Now, there are so many ways of providing liquidity. There are platforms that you can provide liquidity on manually. We have Metira, just like I showed the last time. All right, we have Radium, we have Orca, we have a lot of them. And this manual way of providing liquidity can be a lot for people. it can be time consuming. I could remember when I joined, right? I started as a newbie, just like I said. I had no background in liquidity provision or what it has to do. So I was just doing study, following up with coaches, asking questions. And back then, when I entered the community, there was what we are doing private mentorship training then. All right. We are doing private mentorship training then, where we are taught on how to do these things. We are shown the manual way of doing it, and also shown how AI has made this thing easy. And looking at the manual way which I experimented, I can tell you for a fact that not every one of you listening to me will have the time to do that, because the world is moving at a very fast pace and we have to move with it. So this brought about the invention of a system, a powerful tool that has helped to automate this liquidity provision, and that is called Dexify. If you can still hear me at this point, please pin the love emoji. If you can hear me and you are following on what we are saying, please kindly spin the love emoji. All right. Hello, can you still hear me?
Fire on, fire on. We're with you.
Okay, thank you. Now, in liquidity provision, in Dexify, rather, we have two ways of providing liquidity using the robots, because Dexify is an AI tool that enables you to provide liquidity automatically using an AI, using a robot, right? It helps to simplify the process. It helps to secure and swap your tokens, eliminating the stress of rebalancing and checkmating and watching charts and all of that. It will do it seamlessly for you. Okay, so Dexify, this is the Dexify interface. This is what it looks like, right? It has helped me scale. I didn't start at this level. I can tell you for a fact, I didn't start at this level. I have seen significant changes since I started. And this has been consistent over time because I've been enrolled in a class that is teaching me all I need to know. Now in Dexify, to provide liquidity manually, right? All you need to do is, if you look at the bottom of this my screen, you will see home, you will see positions, you will see discover, you will see bots, you will see accounts, you will see more. So you will come to discover. You come to discover. Okay. So while at discover, we have these pools that have been selected, right, by Dexify. They have done the work for you by going to, this is M pools, material pools, to select coins and tokens for you to provide liquidity in, right? Then you have the D pools, which is the Dex screener pools. They have also gone to scan the markets and brought in pools that will allow you to provide liquidity on them without you having to navigate and go through the long journey of doing all of that. Now you have the established. All right, these are different sections that you are seeing the number of pools here. So these are pools that you can provide liquidity on. Excuse me. Now, back to these pools. If you want to provide liquidity manually, it is not manually because you're doing it yourself. It is manually because you're going to be opening a position once and closing it before you open another. So it is also called the semi-autonomy system or way of providing liquidity. Okay, so to do that, once in this page, you select one of these, right? You see, Dexify has analyzed everything. It has the TVL, the volume, the fees. You are seeing everything, the window. It has even listed the fees that are generated, the hourly window and everything, breaking down the patterns for you to see. So if you are good with technical and fundamental analysis, once you come in here and click on any of these pools, you can see what is going on within the hours and see if it is going to be worth providing liquidity on. Now, to do this, right, you have selected this pool, you click on open position. So once you're opening position on this, you choose a preset, right? You choose a preset. So most of the time I use quantum curve, and I have reasons for that. These are part of the things that are being discussed in the masterclass that will enable you to scale. So in this place, I can decide to put, my amount, set my reward target to how much I want it to beat. That is my take profit, review position. You see how easy it is, how fast and seamless it is to provide liquidity using Dexify. And now, if I want to open this position, right, I'll click on create position. Now, this is the way of doing this manually. If you want to now do it the automatic way, right, of providing liquidity in Dexify, we have what we call the autonomy bots. Now, this is autonomy bot. In this autonomy bot, you can open multiple positions per time. You can open up to 25, 50 positions per time. That means if you open one position and it gives you something like $10, if you imagine opening 10 positions at a time and each of them closes at $10 profit, multiply it and you see the results. It's just like someone traveling by road and another person traveling by the plane. All right, two of them might get to their destination, right? But the time to which they get there would matter because of how the route or the process that they used to get there. So in this bot, all you need to do, right, is select a preset. You choose your strategy, right? I'm using this. You input how much you want to deploy per position. I can leave it at $10. Then you put your max open position, right? You can set it at however number of positions you want, depending on your capital. All right, you can set it at 5, you can set it at 20, 50. Then you come here and set your reward target. That's your take profit. All right. And then after setting all of this, okay, let me say I set it at 5. So after setting all of this, all I need to do is come here and toggle this thing on, right? So if I turn it on, it's active, it's scanning the market immediately, right? It's scanning the market automatically, providing, pools that are profitable for you to make earnings. Now, this is a way of providing liquidity using the autonomy bots. So for every AI system, right, it has a robot that is linked to an API that enables it to function well. And this robot has what we call gases. In the last time I spoke, I mentioned of these global apps that you can just sit at your house and order your food for them. They will do delivery, go to the market for you, buy items and bring to your house at your convenience. Okay, you pay for these apps, you subscribe to them, you subscribe to the tools that are helping you to do this order. You have your ChatGPT, you have your Clean.ai, you have Notion, Cloud, all these AI tools. They have what? Robots that are working on the ground that is being empowered by what? Gas that enables them to provide liquidity and that enables them to function, right? So is the bot in Dexify. It has a gas that will enable it to function. Without that gas, it is just like buying a car, a beautiful G-Wagon, or choose the best car that you want, GLK, whatever it is, and not fueling it. No matter how fine it is, it will not do what? It will not go anywhere. So that is how AI robots work. Now, there's another feature in Dexify that is interesting. This is one of the features I love using. Copy LP. This copy LP is another feature that Dexify has made available for users to also earn, such that if you are earning from liquidity provision, you can also earn from copy LP, and you are making massive profits on two sides. So this copy LP has to do with copying experts that provide liquidity, right? You are legally copying their wallets, and then you are seeing all that they are doing, their patterns. And once these liquidity providers provide liquidity, your wallet is linked, you immediately provide liquidity. And as they are earning, you are also earning. All right. This is a beautiful feature of Dexify, and it is very, very interesting. So this is another way of making money in Dexify. Now, another interesting way is the copy digging. in this copy digging, for those of you that know what digging is all about, it has to do with what? Buying tokens, right? Holding, and then releasing or selling them at a profitable price. There are people that do this thing very well. There are experts that do it. Now, Dexify has given you access to do what? To copy these experts and do what? And earn. So as these experts are doing all of this, you are also doing what? You are earning from their system, from their patterns. They say, follow who know road. That is what Dexify has done for us. They have brought people that are doing this thing very well, and they have given us access, right, to do it. Now, when I was talking about the AI robot, I talked about it having a gas, right, that allows it to function. That is what is bringing me to what I call the D protocols. The D protocols are gases that equips the robots to function for you. They are gases that enables the robot to do what? To function. Now, in this D protocol, right, we have different levels. We have the Pro 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And currently, I'm enrolled in the Pro 4, but I didn't start at the Pro 4. I started as a normal girl, right? I started in one of my accounts. I started then and just test run it and started doing, provided liquidity, started growing with the help of mentorship and with the help of guidance, consistency, and being hungry to know more. Because it's not as if I have all the money. I wanted more for myself. So I paid the sacrifice by being awake when others are sleeping, going through the videos, watching it, doing all I could, and I've started seeing significant changes, right? And currently, being on D Protocol 4 is something that I am grateful to have moved to, and I'm hoping not to end here. So in this D Pro 1 and 2, it has to do with the semi-autonomy way of providing liquidity. That is, providing liquidity in a pool, closing it before opening another position. That is what this 1 and 2 does for you. So the Pro 1 and 2 gives you access to some amount of Pro gases, right, that you can have. And then it gives you access to the basic bot access. It gives you manual LP position. It gives you recommended copy LP. So Dexify has been generous, if I should tell you. Dexify has really been generous. So you can copy a recommended wallet so that if you're not making money on liquidity provision, you are making money using the recommended copy LP. And from what I see, like a lot of people testimonies are coming up, because during the time I started, I had somebody that sent me the link from the last time I spoke. There was someone that sent me the link and I got involved. Now, the story of that guy has changed. He told me that thank God we jumped on this opportunity. Now, the Pro 3 to 6 gives you access to the autonomous bot where you have the copy LP access, right? You have the Dipro gases, a higher level of Dipro gases. You have the copy LP access. That means you can copy as many wallets as you want. You have the autonomous mode. You have the DeFi speed that would enable your robots move faster, perform at a more faster pace, right? Then you have also the copy digging. So the Pro 3 to 6 gives you access to all of this. So in this D protocol, depending on how far you want to go, how hungry you are, right? If you have some assets sitting in your wallet or whatever, not doing anything, it is best to use it, put it to work and start getting returns. You can't have a tool as Dexify and you just have an asset sitting carelessly somewhere. Maybe you have some money locked up somewhere. There are different ways that you do treasury bill and all of that, and at the end of the day you're not even making much in interest. But in this case, you are going to be seeing daily potentials and daily value from doing this business. So after this DPro, we have what we call the DVIP. These are the VIPs, right? They are the VIP, just like the name implies, they are VIPs because you're now becoming part of a partner, more like a partner to Dexify. And this has its own beautiful functions as well. So we also have the DeFi speed on Dexify. The DeFi speed enables you to, scale up your bot. Instead of it running at maybe 70 degree, it can decide to run at what, 100. So it will be faster in generating the profits for you and all of that. So this is the beautiful feature that Dexify has given to us. Now, from this Dexify, right, I have gotten into a class that is making me see results consistently. When I started, just like I said, I started from nowhere. I didn't know what I was doing. I came in, I was asking questions, and then got into this amazing private mentorship group. And from there, proceeded to the masterclass. And the value I'm getting from the masterclass is a beautiful thing. I cannot even tell how much value I'm getting for it. I can tell you for a fact that the value I'm getting from that class is more than what I paid for. Because I've paid for classes, I have paid for online classes to be taught, and on the way, we are just left behind. We are just sent videos and allowed to watch by ourselves. There is no practical sessions, there is nothing, we just theory. But in this case, I saw a difference in what mentorship is all about. So do not trivialize mentorship, right? If you want to really grow on this platform. Now, if you were in the last masterclass, for those of us that are in this Zoom meeting and you got value from the last masterclass, please pin the love emoji. If you're in the last masterclass organized by the Dexify team, hosted by Boss Gideon, and you got value, please pin the love emoji. Okay. Okay. That's amazing. So I see a few people spinning the love emoji. That means you got value, right? So this is to tell you now that there are a lot of things that can happen when you are enrolled in the masterclass. There are a lot of value you can get from there. Okay, so being on the masterclass will help you to scale, and that is what helped me. That is what really helped me to start growing at a good pace, to start seeing consistent results. I started seeing results consistently. So if you are ready to change your state where you are now, you want to move to the next level, you don't want to be depending on somebody maybe to always be giving you want to start making money for yourself, right? Can I see you also spin that love emoji? Before I hand over to Coach Ike, thank you so much for having me. And I believe that everyone that listened up to this point got value and is ready to take action, because they said to get extraordinary results, you must do what? You must take extraordinary steps. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate you for having me on this class. Thank you, sir.
Wow. That's a beautiful one, Miss Lizzy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Guys,
please, we can't hear you, please.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right. Thank you so much. Guys, please, if you really got value from Miss Lizzy, could you please spin the love emoji once again? Spin the love emoji. She did amazingly well. All right. Thank you so much. See, that's what we are talking about here. You see, liquidity provision is a game changer. It's a game changer. And anybody that comes into this place with hunger, there is no way you will not have results. There is no way you will not. I remember Lizzy when she came in, she kept lamenting about how she tried to, do crypto trading and all of that, and she kept losing money. But, when she queued into liquidity provision big time, just by attending mentorship and implementing, she was gradually making progress. And today, she's doing a lot for herself. And, she has come here like 3 times now to share to us how we can equally use this. And let me say this to maybe the newbies or those that are just joining us, or maybe just listening to these points, I'll be like, I did not even get much from this young lady. What exactly are they talking about? See, what we are really hammering on is how this amazing AI is helping people to do liquidity provision seamlessly and at the same time giving them good results. All right. And if you have listened to these points and you feel like you can't even know how to, have a head start from here, you are not alone. All right. And you're not going to be left alone all by yourself. We have a good mentorship system that is training people. It's training people, especially those that don't know how to do this, those that don't know anything about crypto trading or Web3. We have mentorship class where we train everybody on how they can maximize the opportunity that this AI system brings into Web3 and build for themselves a substantial source of income. And guess what? Our mentorship session is absolutely free. In our mentorship group, we don't charge anybody. You don't have to pay anybody for it. All you need to do for us is just show us that you are serious about this business and you are willing to learn. As far as you have this learning mentality that you want to learn and grow, we are welcoming you into the mentorship session. And then, we still have other groups where we equip people with different strategies on how they can, maximize the opportunity that Dexify brings into Web3. We have what we call masterclass, where we train people that are into the game already on how they can use different strategies that our coaches are using. Our boss, Mr. Gideon, that he has used to, make a lot of. I hope you guys can hear me. Please, if your mic is on, please turn it off so that you don't distract us. So in our masterclass session, like Lizzy has said, people are getting massive results. People are already implementing, and testimonies kept pouring in every day. Now, our mentorship session is on Monday, our free mentorship session, where we mentor and train people on how they can use this AI and build substantial source of income. It's on Monday. Then our masterclass is every Wednesday and Friday, right? This masterclass, we had one last night, and guys, see, there are a lot of testimonies pouring out from that group. People are implementing greatly and they are getting good results. And I want to say this to you. If somebody, brought you to this Zoom meeting tonight, or you are already in one of the existing group, I want you to consider tonight as the last chance to prosperity for you. And you don't rely this. Why am I saying this? In our mentorship session, a lot of things are happening there. Okay? There you are going to be shown how seamless this platform is and how it is easy for anybody to come in here and make good money for themselves. All right? And how do you get into this place? Like I said, it's free. But then you have to, indicate that you're already in the business by activating your Pro packages, which Lizzy has, shared to us, right? Once you activate your Pro package, you have the right access into our free mentorship session where you are going to be trained. We're going to take you hand in hand and train you. And it doesn't matter your background in online business. It doesn't really matter, because what we are talking about here is leveraging on AI system to build wealth. You and I know the basic function of AI. AI is here to help us do work seamlessly, at the same time, efficient enough to give us good results within a short period of time. All right? And AI is literally changing the way we do normal business. We have several AIs that people are doing now, and it's actually throwing people off from how they used to do things. In content creation, for instance, there are so many AI that can create videos that has the capacity to go viral from A to Z without involving a human in it. Just give it a prompt and it has this capacity to create videos that is, that has the capacity to do well in the internet space. The same thing is happening in the Web3 or in cryptocurrency, right? This Dexify was intelligently designed in such a way that anybody can use it. Anybody can use Dexify. All you need to do is just calm down and learn how to make use of this AI, and you are going to join the bandwagon that are getting good results. All right? Now, how do you join? Just, get registered, then activate your board by buying a Dipro. All right, this Dipro is a gas that actually fuels the board to take action. It's like, you know, putting a fuel in your vehicle. If you have Dexify, all you need to do for it to do all this amazing job for you is to do what? Activate the Dipro. We have Dipro 1 to 6, which you can do depending on your capacity, and then get in immediately. At the same time, have access to our free mentorship session where you are going to be trained on how to make use of this very amazing AI. All right. Now, there is another way by which you can make money from Dexify, apart from providing liquidity, the mana, the autonomy, the copy, LP. We have what we call the DVIP package in Dexify. This DVIP is where, you know, it's another feature in Dexify where people can make good money apart from providing liquidity. All right. And in our mentorship session, we still have a specified, you know, time whereby we mentor people on how they can leverage on DVIPs, you know, DVIP features to make good income, and I mean steady income. It is different from liquidity provision. It's nothing like crypto trading. It has its own package, and, you know, it's one of its kind, and it still has this capacity to build wealth for you. All right. So all you need to do is just make sure that you get into this full time and have access to our free mentorship session where you are going to be trained. And I bet you are going to get results if you master how to what? Make use of this AI. Now, you know, for those of you that are already in our mentorship session tonight, we have a special class for DVIP members. Our boss has been preparing for this for, let me say, for almost a month now. He has been preparing to share strategies that he has used to make over $5 million. See, the one thing, I'm a product of mentorship. Let me just say this. And for those of you who have been here, you might have heard me share my story. I came into this place as, you know, a bricklayer who knew nothing about online. As a matter of fact, I was scared about online business. Why? Because the talk of the town then was like, online business is where they scam people. So as somebody who is just in contemporary business of, you know, going to sites to hustle, I didn't give any ear to anything that has to do with online business. But when life, you know, put me in a situation whereby I was able to see the possibilities that is in online business, I gave it my time. And today, by the grace of God, I'm doing well for myself. I don't want to mention the things that I've done because I still have a lot in my to-do list, my vision board, which I pray that God is going to help me to achieve. But I just have to say this. See, I've made good money from Web3. Yes, I've made good money. I've built house for my mother in the village. I've built my own house. I have my own car, and I still have a lot of stuff in a pipeline to do. How did this come to be? Mentorship and Web3 blessings. But basically, if you come into this place without adequate mentorship, you are going to make money, but you are not going to scale through faster. So with the right mentorship, you are going to do extraordinarily well. And that is why I keep hammering on mentorship. And frankly enough, we are giving free mentorship here. Okay? We are giving out the strategies for free. So tonight, once it's 9 p.m., if you are in the mentorship session and you have DVIPs, right, in Dexify, you have access to this mentorship training tonight. It is strictly for those in DVIP. And if you have Dipro and you don't have DVIP, you can as well go and activate the DVIP package so you can have access to this meeting. This tonight meeting is totally extraordinary. Like I said earlier, this is where our boss want to share the strategies he has used to make over $5 million in this internet space. And if you are there, I'm telling you, if you find your way into that training tonight, definitely you are going to give your own testimony. All right? And see, it is free. Just get in there and take your seats and be ready to be empowered. Now, the last thing here, we have what we call masterclass training. All right? I've mentioned it earlier, and it is for anybody who is willing to learn how to build substantial income structure. In our masterclass session, we are not just talking about training you on how you can, learn how to do liquidity provision. We are not just training you on online business. We are training you on how to become a full-blown entrepreneur, how to build a business that is profitable. This masterclass is one of its kind. Like, is something that, I don't know, our boss is too generous with knowledge. Like, this is something that is worth over £20,000. I'm telling you, I've been in some masterclass in online that we paid over $5,000 just to get an access. But right here, he's giving it out almost for free. So in this masterclass session, a lot of things are happening there and testimonies are pouring in. And I beg you, if you're serious about your financial life, if you have been tormented by the wicked system of our country, economy rather, the wicked system of our economy in this country, and you want to try out a different means of what? Building great business, do not miss this masterclass session, because here we are building all the angles of business. We are going to equip you with all you are required to have to do what? To do business seamlessly and profitably. All right? Those of you that are already there, I can't speak for you. You guys, know how impactful this is, and I believe you can go ahead and speak. Talk to your people that are close to you, bring them in so that they can equally have the same result that you are getting. So in a nutshell, the masterclass is coming again tomorrow. Like I said, it's every Wednesday and Friday. If you are in the mentorship session and you've not attended the masterclass, you have an opportunity from tonight to tomorrow evening to what? Find your way into the masterclass session. How do you do it? If you're already in our group, just chat up any admins in the groups there to help you to get access into this masterclass session where our boss is sharing profound knowledge that has the capacity to change and build people. All right. And you will definitely give your own testimony. Okay. So once again, I want to appreciate you for coming to tonight's Zoom meeting. And for those of you who are just coming here for the first time, we are into the business of building people on how to maximize the opportunities in Web3 using AI called Dexify to what? Build a system that has the capacity to give them steady income. All right. So, and I put it to you, consider this a big opportunity and take action. The difference between those that are getting results and those that are not getting results is simply action. When you encounter an information like this, don't joke with it. Don't sleep on it. Rather, sleep over it tonight and immediately take action. And you are definitely gonna, give good testimony. All right. So from now on, I think I have to give the mic back to our boss, Coach Gideon, to round off the meeting. Thank you guys for coming again tonight. See you some other time. Boss, over to you, please. Hello, boss. Are you there?
Am I audible, please?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead, sir.
Oh my God. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Ike. Thank you for that wonderful section. Tonight was actually a wonderful one. Guys, we are jumping into another training right now. I don't want you to waste time on it. Right away, head over to, if you are in the private mentorship group or in the affiliate group, head on right now. We're having another section for DVIP owners, and it's going to be a masterpiece. So walking you around exactly the same system that helped me scale over a business to making a revenue of $5.2 million. And if you want to see how I did it, just in 12 months, then you need to be present. And I'm glad to see a couple of persons who every single day from different admins, we keep seeing people sharing their testimonies. These are people who are product of trainings, masterclass. You can't downplay the importance of training, the importance of a training like this where you're going to learn a lot of things. And this is if you want to get results and you truly desire to get results, you need to be in every training that we are hosting, especially the special trainings that we are having exclusively for people who want to scale. So without wasting much of our time, thank you so much for the those who spoke. For the young lady, what is her name again? Ike. The person who spoke to us.
Lizzy,
thank you so much for that wonderful session. It was powerful. Yeah, I couldn't stay all through because I was busy, but I attended a few of your section, and the last time you have a wonderful session as well. So guys, if you enjoyed their session, can you put up the love emoji for them, the clapping emoji rather, clap for them so you can encourage them to continue coming back to give us wonderful trainings like this. Of course, we're training multiple trainers who are going to be coming in to train other people. So what we are doing, some of you guys are clapping right now. We are waiting to see you at board. If you want to be among our trainers, that means you have been attending trainings all these years. You've been following me, attending trainings, and you want to start training others. Please, I'll be glad to see you, right? I'll be glad to welcome you. Just write to the admin that you want to be part of the trainers. That means you've been before you are qualified to jump for us to invite you to be among the trainers. Number one, you must be getting results. You don't have access to the robots and you can't keep it somewhere. That means you must have attended our trainings. You should be in the master class. You should always attend the private. I will ask you this question. I will personally, interview you. And of course, we're not paying our trainers any money, but the product that you are training other people means we're giving you visibility as well, and we are trying to help you. We're going to train you. Results, you want to train people, you want to be full-time, even if it's once in a while, please reach out to any of our admin and let them know that, okay, you want to share a testimony of your results, or maybe you have any particular amount of money you want to share, or you have maybe like Mr. Ike, who have, I won't call it a tragedy, but you have a very poor or terrible beginning. But right now, the same person who was a bricklayer, I've shown you before, as a bricklayer, currently own 2 houses and cars and everything. You see, you have testimonies like that. It might not be like that. You are making results in what you are doing. Please reach out to us and we're going to invite you to actually come and share with others how you're doing it. So thank you so much, everybody. It's already time for the next training. I'm jumping on right now to Anchor. I'll be hosting the next training and I want to see you there. And tomorrow is a special training by 9 p.m. Please join us by 9 p.m. on a general training tomorrow. And by 10 p.m., we're going to be having another private mentorship training tomorrow. All right? See you guys tomorrow. If you are not yet part of Dexify, go right now, register, subscribe, get your D protocol, DVIP,